Welcome to Mark Bayeski YouTube channel. Hi guys, it's a beautiful day. Inundated, that is the truth, inundated with messages about birthing, pregnancy and children right now. It's heartbreaking, it really is heartbreaking. But I guess we're going to have to maybe tackle some of these frequently asked, I mean beyond frequent now, it's constant, it's a daily constant. The first one is, you know, my daughter's lost 2 children already, 2 beautiful babies already, trying for a 3rd one, they're bleeding. This is constant now. You know, I don't know, I'm not asking, but you know, taking the juice, there's something happening right now, guys, something profound, so profoundly dark. But how do we counteract a lot of the things that are happening now in the world where the children are really struggling right now? I see it even on the streets, the pain and the suffering, the hanging of the shoulders, the sadness right now, real deep sadness, really is painful. So people are asking me, and I can't answer everybody on social media. I just don't have that time. But what I will do is a video, and hopefully you can direct yourself here, and I can share the link. So I guess we'll take it step by step. One of the crystals that I found fascinating for pregnancy and for helping people release all toxins and fear is pink petalite. It's an amazing crystal. I've been working with it for probably about 10-11 years, and it's one of those crystals that was a go-to crystal to help mothers who wanted to have a child and going through pregnancy. So that's a great crystal. Go to your local store for any of these crystals, and I'm sure they'll have them. If not, they'll order them for you. So pink petalite has a great energy of comfort and release. It releases all sorts of negativity. If you wear it simply around the neck, you'll find that you'll feel better in yourself, and you'll feel stronger. You'll feel a kind of a protection, but there's more, yeah, it's more of a comfort energy, but it's extremely powerful when rubbing down at the sides of here, down below and around your stomach. It works really, really well. Lower down, wearing the pink petalite, if you're pregnant, lower down on your stomach is a great energy because it keeps your beautiful baby strong and puts a great energy in there. The other bit, the problem I have is that we have to be extremely careful here, because if a lot of people like to blame, right? So you have to be careful, because people can use blame energy on anything. Crystals don't harm, they only create a better, stronger energy, but they're not a miracle that will save your baby. If you've got toxicity in your body, you're ill and you're listening to fear all day long, then it is that what you need to clear, and the crystal helps with that. So certain crystals have a vibration to help on certain frequencies. This is just my experience. There are many crystals that can help. I'm just sharing one which may help right now. So try it, pink petalite, okay? Great crystal, and I love it very much for pregnant women and people who, you know, want to strengthen their body in that time of pregnancy. Let's move on to younger children. I'm talking about aged, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, somewhere around that, and 13, 14, somewhere around that figure. A really good crystal is a crystal that was fired with a blue oxide in it, which is called, basically what it is a beautiful clear quartz, but it also has this added energy that just gives a lot of happiness and a lot of I don't know, flow in children, and that crystal is called Aqua Aura. So there's different names for it, but Aqua Aura is the blue Brazilian quartz that I use, and I've used on children for a long time. There's something magical about the color of it because it's so fluorescent. It's just a beautiful color. but make no mistake, just because they've been fired doesn't make them weak. It actually just brings that colour, and when you see colour, it makes you feel better. So colour has a signature, and blue to me is the feeling of freedom, clearing the walls of what would be a prison, feeling like you're in prison. So you feel like you have more freedom, you feel like you can fly, and you can feel like you can flow in life. So try that for your children. It's an excellent crystal, and it always brought lots of magic into the children that I worked with. They loved it and never let go of it. Adults love it too, by the way. So to help teenagers around about 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I recommend a beautiful crystal that I don't know where else to get this crystal other than my website. So I'm reluctant to share it with you, but there are different types of this crystal. The crystal that I'm talking about is my Beryl. So it's kind of like a yellowy lemon coloured Beryl. And I found it in a really big mineral show, and one teacher, one guy, had gone and gone into the jungle of Brazil and found this particular type of Beryl, and took a long time, took weeks and weeks, and dug them up, and I was just drawn to his stand, and there were the ones that I needed. And he said, yeah, how many do you want? I said, I want them all. And he nearly fell out of his chair. And I said, this is a really powerful crystal. So what does this beautiful Beryl do? It has an energy that brings power into the heart. It's solely heart energy. So it strengthens the heart. It sends a wave into the heart, and it keeps blasting an energy through the day, clearing fear, clearing depression, clearing what-ifs. And it kind of brings back a connection from the heart to the rest of the mind, body and spirit. So all of a sudden you'll start to have energetic feelings. The depression that you thought you had seems to disappear, and now I have purpose, I have meaning, I have thought, I have feeling, I have this energy of wanting to do and make and create. So this Beryl is a really special crystal. Saying that, I don't know if I've got any on my website or not, so that's stupid. So I don't know. If not, don't worry. We're going to move on to another crystal. The next crystal that I worked with on teenagers that works really well on girls is a crystal called Lapis Lace. Lapis Lace has, again, this energy of freedom, feeling like I can do, I don't feel trapped, I don't feel, and this is within the mind. So the energy of the Lapis Lace tends to break down the walls of you becoming more and more isolated in yourself. I saw that on my clients, and if you just ask, if you buy a piece of Lapis Lace, if you go to your local store and ask for Lapis Lace, it has another name as well. Is it stitched? I can't remember what it is, but anyway, just ask for Lapis Lace. They'll say, oh, you mean this one? Yes, that's it. I call it Lapis Lace, okay? It's a kind of bluey, zebra white, blue and white colour. It's really beautiful. Don't mistake it for Lapis Lazuli. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's different energy. So working with this crystal, I would always say before you go to sleep, place it on your third eye and just meditate with it. Hold it in your hand as often as you can. Wear it midway from the heart to the stomach, in between solar plexus. There's a reason for that. It's an amazing crystal for girls as well, feminine as well, really powerful. I'm going to come on to the masculine in a minute, but this is a real great crystal. For the male, Beryl is also fantastic. So at the moment there's a lot of suffering and pain with aged like 5 years old to 30 years old. We hold on to pain and suffering. But if we said your child, because sometimes we even think when our children are 30 we still feel the children, but let's just focus on the children. So in let's say take the age of 0 till let's say 20. They're still children at 20. We're still kids at 20, right? So that crystal, I believe, all the way through for any kid that is suffering from guilt, fear, worry, suffering, all of these things, there is a great crystal that is either polished, which I would recommend because they'll break otherwise. If it's in its natural form, the kids will break it. It's easy to break. But polished, in its natural, polished and not in its natural form, and it's how do I? Come on, Matt, think. So it's either Colette set or it's set really nicely and on a pendant type is a brilliant idea. Carrying crystals, like you can get them in little carrying forms, is also brilliant. So that would be like a polished tumble. And the crystal I'm talking about is my third favorite crystal in the world, and it's called Cavansite. There's only one place you can get it from, but it's still accessible right now until the mine closes down and there's no more left and they've reaped it all and raped it all. But anyway, it's called Cavansite. It's the crystal of forgiveness, and what happens is it helps your children let go, forgive, and move forward. It's a really powerful crystal. It hits the throat, it hits the third eye, it hits the crown, and it really works well. It blasts an energy that brings in a deep amount of healing in so many ways. So that's great for your children. So like I said, if you buy it in its polished form, it's going to last a lot longer. If you buy it in its form where it's natural, then sometimes the blue, the Cavansite, chips away and you're just down to the mother stone. The mother stone is equally beautiful as well. It has a great calmness. So again, a brilliant crystal. Another crystal that works really well, and I know it's like, oh, it looks maybe a bit feminine, but it's not. It's, if you can wear it, lads, if you're a young child growing up to teenagers, it's called Fluoride. Fluoride is a beautiful crystal. It has multiple energies within that, multiple crystals in one. That crystal is amazing for you. It brings strength, it brings balance, it brings harmony, it brings cleansing and clearing from all the suffering we're going through right now. And it also helps on a physical level and a mental and emotional level. So spiritually speaking, it's a really powerful crystal. You can get them very easy from your local store, crystal store. Please do that. There's another crystal that is a little bit more challenging to get, but still, if you can get it, it's fantastic. If I ever see it, I'm always buying it. And there's a reason why. It works amazing for males, amazing for females, and amazing for anybody who is going through stress, deep stress. And your children, what go through deep stress, need this healing. And this crystal is I'm gonna, how do you spell it now? Chrysoprase, but it's P at the end. Phase is P-R, I think it's P-R-A-S-E. Chrysoprase, I think, and it begins with a C-H-R. I think it's a C-H-R-Y, Chrysoprase. I might have spelt this wrong or got it wrong, I can't remember. I don't know, but anyway, it's a green crystal. So repeat it, Chrysoprase. I think I say it right. Anyway, it comes in different forms. My favorite form looks like a piece of green bubble gum. It's really lovely, and I like them in the stick forms, the pencils. They're great, and I hang them on a pencil, and they're amazing to work with. And if you want to help your children, then buy a piece for yourself and work with your child when they're asleep. So if you've got a little baby, a little, 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old, you take it off, and then you, have I got any here? No, I don't think I have, and I don't even know if I've got some on my website. I normally buy a lot, but Trolli's fantastic as well. And then I realized the other day I've only got a few bits left. Trolli is also equally amazing as well. So Trolli, okay, it's hard to find, but it's a great crystal. I've got, I think last time I looked I had about 10 pieces left. But let's go back to Chrysoprase. That crystal is amazing for mums and dads if they just hold it in your hand and gently go over the third eye when your child's asleep, and just even let the child wear it. okay? It's an amazing crystal for your kids. It's powerful, it brings deep healing, it brings a lot of balance to your child, it brings that kind of feeling like, okay, relax. And a lot of kids went through a lot of deep stress. A lot of kids were going through this idea that they had ADHD, where in this crystal it brings a lot of balance and slows that down, as long as you start to feed your children and give them the right minerals that they're lacking and stuff like that. And then you find that this ADHD disappears, and it's not there so much because there's a lack of something within the body, physically, emotionally and spiritually. So this crystal works on the spiritual side of things. So lastly, I'd like to mention one crystal that works really, really, really amazing on all children, bringing strength, bringing inner power, bringing clarity, all of the things that is needed right now. And it's two crystals in one, and its name is it's part amethyst and part citrine, and they call it Ametrine. So go to your local store and ask for any of those crystals. They work amazingly well. Really powerful crystal. Does citrine work and amethyst together? Absolutely, work really well. But this on its own, as it comes as a matrix, works really well for kids. It has great focus, great energy, awakening. It makes you feel like you're aware, and it brings clarity, it brings attunement, so you feel like you're receiving information that you didn't before because of the suffering. So it really has this great energy to open you up to your higher self, to the connection, what I believe is the spirit world, so you start to function and become more balanced in your earthly life. That's it. I think that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope this helps a little bit. I'll put some links below if you want to go and have a look what they look like on my website. Not asking you to buy anything, just go onto my website, look at them, and then go to your local crystal store and support them. Always great to support your local crystal store. Plus, they will always buy natural crystals that are not fake from China, okay? So just be careful. So that is what you need to get, the crystal that is not fake, okay? So I think that's it. So what day are we on today? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you've only got a few days left if you want to be in with a chance of winning this beautiful special piece of Malik Lum, which has a unique one that I've never seen in 20 years of working with. Has a heart inside it. This is an extraordinary, beautiful piece with a heart in it. All you need to do is go to Lemon House, and whatever you see there that you like, whatever you buy on there, one purchase of whatever you get, whether it's a download, whether it's a crystal, whether it's oil, whether it's mist, whatever it may be, whatever you buy, one purchase gets you one ticket to be able to be in for a chance to win this unique and amazing piece of Moldavite that I've never seen, and I've worked with thousands of pieces. It's definitely a beautiful crystal. So there you go. That's it then, guys. Have a most amazing day. I hope this little bit of information serves you well. From my heart to yours, have a great day. I hope to see you all on Sunday evening at 8 o'clock Spain time for 1 hour of myself giving you all healing from my heart to yours. Till Sunday night at 8 o'clock on YouTube Live. Have a great day. See you then.